RCW Rubber City Wrestling.
Allow me to beg your indulgence for one moment.
This is the fallen angel, Christopher Daniels.
The Mick Foley.
And you are watching
RCW Wrestling from the Rubber City.
Rubber City Wrestling.
Real pro wrestling.
Not the flippy stuff.
Have a nice day. Yeah.
Catch RCW Spotlight Sundays and RCW Global Thursdays only on the RCW Network on YouTube.
Hello and welcome to another edition of RCW Spotlight. I am your host, your role model, Rick Lieb. And with me again this week,
Ruthless Alexander Crowley.
Will you stop cutting me off? I'm giving you...
Hey,
don't you want a grand introduction?
I can say it myself.
Even though his belt isn't here because apparently he's got it out being polished because he wants it to look real shiny.
Hey, champions get that, right?
Oh gosh.
That luxury.
Anyway, the world's light heavyweight champion, and for some reason, my youngest son's favorite wrestler.
Hey, he sees talent.
Ruthless Alexander Crowley. He doesn't see talent. He sees another way to make Dad mad at him.
Well,
the boy spites me, man.
He could be rebelling.
Anyway, how are you doing?
Good. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. What did you think of the RCW or the PWW reunion episode last week?
I actually enjoyed that. I watched it last night. It was somewhat boring, but somewhat funny. The funniest part I liked in that was when you said, "Hey, bitch."
I said, "Shut up, bitch."
Or "Shut up, bitch." That was the funny part. And I don't even know who the girl was. But I laughed for it.
She used to actually referee some of our events back in the day. After, like, probably around 2010. She was one of my
See, I didn't know you back then.
No, you did not. Might have been even earlier than that. Might have been 2000. No, that was earlier than that. 2004. She was refereeing. So, yeah. But no, Nikki, great girl. Sent it in. Obviously, she was ripping the heck out of me, so I had...
No, that was funny.
She was baiting me to bring back what I did to her on the air a long time ago.
I've been asking that for months.
What?
To bring back the old Rick Lieb, what I saw on...
You've been asking for it. My wife's been asking for it. Everybody wants obnoxious Rick Lieb. Problem is, with RCW wanting to be more PG with the kids, it's really hard for me to be me when I gotta be nice. But anyway, we'll talk a little bit more about this when we come back. We're going to go ahead and take a commercial break. Plus, we're going to talk about another match that has been announced for May 25th at Civil War. So, we're going to go ahead and take our first commercial break. But when we come back, more RCW Spotlight.
RCW Rubber City Wrestling.
Wake up out there!
This is the Outcast Shannon Moore.
Mr. Technical, Barry Horowitz.
Typhoon, the Shockmaster, and the B-A-double-D.
This is Chad Saylor, and you're watching Rubber City Wrestling.
Real pro wrestling.
If you don't believe me, ask me.
I'm Magnum TA, and that's some straight talk with the boss.
Catch RCW Spotlight Sundays and RCW Global Thursdays only on the RCW Network on YouTube.
Do you enjoy indie flicks and B-movies? Maybe have a script in mind and want to be showcased? Well, the same company that gave you Footsteps and Night Z, Guru Films, is looking for more ideas. Contact us at thegurufilms1@gmail.com or through the Guru Films Facebook page. So be sure to follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/gurufilms.420 to purchase DVDs and for updates on new films coming soon.
Welcome back to RCW Spotlight. Of course, Alejandro Crowley.
Why do you guys keep calling me that?
Alejandro is, I believe, the Spanish way to pronounce Alexander. And for some reason, Ken Sermonero loves it. I made a joke one time on that, and he won't stop calling you that now. He said that should be your pronunciation of your name.
I was wondering why he was calling me that all
You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, it's in other countries they pronounce things differently, obviously, and Alejandro is how you pronounce Alexander.
Nice. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
so that is your. So like when you're schmoozing the lady in the bedroom, you just go like, "All right, baby girl, you're about to get Alejandro," and you start using an accent, man, and you're like, "You're about to get Alejandro tonight."
Goodness. There is something seriously wrong with you.
I know there is. I know there is. The doctors have tried for years to lock me up, but I tell them no.
They should.
You can't keep this man down. My goodness. All right, so watch that PW. See how big John is?
Yeah, that's the first time I ever saw him. He's a big boy.
Yeah, he's jacked. Bo looked like a skeleton with skin on it, but John...
My question is, why was you making fun of Bob's son?
I wasn't.
On PWW.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You was always making fun of him.
Bob's son?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
The one next to Hotak.
You thought that was... Oh, Boss's son?
Oh, Boss's son.
Yeah. What, was I making fun of him?
Yeah, you're always making fun of that little dude.
Little kid, he's 52 years old.
I mean, he is skinny as Spike.
Yeah, didn't he look like he looked like skin on bones?
Yeah. Gained some weight. They told me to gain weight too.
Yeah. And now look at you, like 450
pounds. Yeah. Yeah.
Too big for the super or the light heavyweight. You might as well just give it to me now.
Well.
Now I'm going back up. All right, so when I wrestled you, I got down to about 206 pounds, I think it was. I'm back up to.
You did good though.
I'm 10 pounds heavier. I'm not. That's not my wrestling weight. And when you go down in weight, it kind of takes some of your energy away from you too. So I'm not comfortable wrestling lighter. I thought maybe it would work better with you, speed up. All it did is made things easier to pop out. So
yeah, obviously your shoulder.
Yeah. So I'm going back up in weight. I'm not knocking you. I didn't knock you 2 weeks ago. Great game plan. But I've been doing nothing but singing your praises online.
I know, I've seen, and that's surprising because all the time you used to make fun of me.
Right.
A couple of years ago, you made fun of me all the time.
Right. Like I said, I didn't think that you were.
And now he doesn't make fun of me because he knows who the real RCW light heavyweight champion is.
I listen. I've already
now
done
it's time for you to go back to your weight class.
I am. Listen,
shoe fly.
You come up into my weight class. You know you ain't beating me as a heavyweight. That's my weight. That's my weight. And so, I'm back in the gym. I'm back pounding the weights. I've already gained almost 10 full pounds. And
nice.
Yeah, it's not easy, but you gotta use. Luckily, I know how to fluctuate. Anyway, on May 25th, I almost forgot the date. On May 25th, Rubber City Wrestling presents Civil War. It's going to be our Memorial Day weekend special, Memorial Day Mayhem.
Man,
So,
that's going to be great.
Yeah, and a new match added to that card. One I'm looking forward to. One I have an invested interest in. So
let's hear this one.
So Mike Smiley, I guess apparently he wanted me, but I already have a match, and so he claimed I ducked him. Like, oh no, let me just take on two people. Trust me, I'd rather wrestle Mike Smiley, who's a wrestler, than wrestle the yard tard that I have to take on, J.L. Watson. It drives me nuts. So, with that being said, Mike Smiley will get a member of the way, and that man will be Harley T. Morris, wrestling's finest.
Wrestling's jokest.
What does that even mean?
He's a joke.
You think so?
He looks like you. Is that your son?
He doesn't look like me.
Oh, yes, he does.
No.
Oh,
Looks
yes,
way
he
different
does.
than me.
Old pictures to new pictures? Yes, he does.
Way different.
Nope.
Anyway, he looks like Harley T. Morris.
Mike Smiley, you're a part of Team Beast
No, he quit.
Oh, did he quit?
In his promo that he just let out this past Thursday, he said he's no longer affiliating himself with Team Beast. He don't trust anybody, basically.
Wonder what got into him.
I don't know, but I like it. I mean, he's gonna get his butt kicked by Harley T. Morris, but I like the fact that at least he's not being a little, ducking. Listen, when they were tag team champions and him and Die Hard had that belt, I mean, how often did they defend them belts? Not often. Don't even try and act like they were. And so now all of a sudden, Die Hard's gone. Now he's not carrying all that dead weight.
Oh my goodness.
So now he's like, you know what? Now I can go out and wrestle. I don't have to pretend that I like the fans.
Now I see what you're doing. You did it with me a couple months ago. Now you're doing it with Mike Smiley and Die Hard that is retired. I see what you're doing now.
I have no clue what you're doing. Yeah, well, I'm on the air right now. What, are we taking questions? Is that what that is?
I am
not. I am not. I will.
I mean, you might as well just pick it up.
No. It's Spike.
Spike's
it's Spike.
calling you.
Yeah, we don't need you two battling this week. He calls me always at the worst times. So Spike, I'll call you right back. Anyway, so here we go.
Wonder what that was about.
Mike Smiley versus Wrestling's Finest, Harley T. Morris. There's a weight difference. Harley T. Morris about 200 pounds. Mike Smiley about 300 pounds. It's about a 100-pound weight difference.
It's going to be a fantastic match.
You think so?
For sure.
Mike Smiley's a heck of a wrestler. He doesn't wrestle that big. You see a big guy, but
hey, don't
this guy does.
Pass Mike Smiley, man.
What am I saying right now?
I think he'll win.
I
think
won't go that
Mike
far.
Smiley is going to beat Harley T. Morris.
I won't go that far.
I will.
But listen, Harley T. Morris is in phenomenal shape. Mike Smiley is round. To his own conviction, by the way. I'm not insulting. I'm actually stating a fact that he actually stated. He goes, I am in shape. I'm round. Okay. Well, I've seen Great White Hype before also. It's a good movie. But round doesn't always get you a win. And it won't this time.
Oh, no. Who knows? We'll see, I guess.
Yeah, we will see. We will see. So I'm looking forward to that. Of course, you'll be taking on Spike for the right to call yourself the real World's Light Heavyweight Championship or champion. I believe that you're both very much the right, or you're both very much the world. He never lost it technically, and yes, there was a DQ. We've had this talk, so that'll be a good match. Got myself taking on the Yard Tart himself, J.L. Watson, and then now this match added to the card. I'm looking forward to it.
It's going to be phenomenal.
It's going to be a great show. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and take another commercial break, but when we come back, we're going to take your questions.
RCW Rubber City Wrestling.
Hello, yes, this is Danhausen.
This is Sunny from Glow.
The Birdman Coco Beware.
Duke the Dumpster Drosy.
Gangrel, and you're watching Rubber City Wrestling.
Real pro wrestling.
Not that flippy stuff.
Get your thrill with the real.
Keep banging and banging.
Take care and Sunny smiles.
Catch RCW Spotlight Sundays and RCW Global Thursdays only on the RCW Network on YouTube.
TNT Health, unmasking your potential. So, you want to look like the headline Vinny DiMaggio? Here's your chance. Let's not be ridiculous. Nobody can look like Vinny. But if you need that energy before your workout, or you want to lose some weight, burn some fat, we got that. You want to build some lean muscle? You can get it at TNT. Or even if you just need the essentials, BCAAs, juiced up. Here at TNT Health, we carry it all. Come visit us at tnthealth.com.
Would you like to see your commercial aired on both RCW Spotlight and RCW Global? Contact us on social media at facebook.com/Rubber City Wrestling, Instagram at Rubber City Wrestling, or email us at the RCW Network at gmail.com.
Really?
Welcome back.
Welcome back to RCW Spotlight. They're doing the countdown, and this moron had to go two.
I miss Ken.
We all miss Ken. Ken, come on, hurry up. No, he's got COVID.
I know.
And on top of everything else, he's got COVID and he's in the hospital. So people, please extend some prayers out to my friend Ken Sermonera, his manager. You know, I told Ken, I said, Ken, if something happens to you, and I pray it doesn't, still in Crowley and Cody Reaper. Taking his two best
I would never
wrestlers.
join away. Sorry.
What?
Nope.
Why? Because my
You know
son
why?
doesn't want you to?
Nope. That's not the reason. I am for the fans.
Oh,
I love the fans.
You're a dork.
They treat me really good every show.
I don't like the fans.
They cheer, yeah, Crowley, Crowley.
Oh, they cheer me on at every show.
All they do is boo.
No,
That
they're
ain't
saying
excitement.
they're pointing. They're like you. They're like I'm the one. Like you.
Yeah, you're the one, all right.
They actually say I'm so good that Ric Flair looks like he's been in the Dollar Tree to get his robe. That's how much nicer mine is. So they call him a Dollar Tree, Ric Flair, and then the Rick Lieb is the. Anyway, well, fans, it's that time of the show again. You've got questions?
I got answers.
Good. He's answering today. Well, if you'd like for us to answer your question on the air, feel free to write us at x.com/wrestlingrubber. I just knew you'd screw it up again.
I just don't like that. I don't.
None of us like it. I think they did it on purpose.
I don't know what anybody was thinking.
All right, Crowley.
First question.
So Ken forwards these over to you then?
Yep.
These are real questions?
These are real questions.
Okay, let's hear it.
So, saw PWW last week.
Last night?
Great show. Any chance you guys bring it back weekly again? And this is from multiple people. I enjoyed PWW. I think you should bring it back weekly.
Absolutely not.
There's his ego.
No, it's not an ego. I'm already doing the show.
You can have multiple shows.
I do. I'm on Global where I don't want to be on. I think people have seen me in. Why? Everybody knows I'm on the air. It's a booker out of Indiana. Everybody knows that I'm on the air. All right. Anyway, I got this show. I got Global. I lost my train of thought for a second there. I don't need another show. And I get it. That show there, listen, that show was a great show when it lasted. But I don't think that at this time I don't know if I can handle being on that panel for a long period of time.
It's your choice, so.
Listen, right now, all three of us are in a pretty good place with each other.
So that's good.
When we did that show before, I believe that it ended our friendships. Like, I haven't seen them guys in, 20 years?
I think 25.
Well, no, 25 is when we started. 21 years. I mean, like, and so when you have that kind of a thing, the way I look at it is I don't want to hurt what we have going on now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So no, I don't think I could do it. It would be awesome if those two brought it back. I think I could probably do it with John.
I know.
I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
Going.
Right? All right. Next question. Because I know you can't answer that question.
Well, no.
You wanted me to do it.
I actually did. I enjoyed it.
Right. And honestly, it's a good show. I
mean, but you're famous already, so maybe Crowley should have a show.
Yeah.
Maybe soon.
You want to take this show over and I can quit?
Yeah, please. Second question. Will you guys be doing summer breaks at Melanie Lake again? From Randy Lynn, Springfield, Ohio.
That's actually not a bad question. I actually like doing them.
I enjoyed it.
Right. Bike night was pretty fun.
Oh, bike night was great.
That was like, it's like we went from doing PG shows to
rated R.
Rated R. Yeah. I mean, that was violent. Staple and Danny England's head was pretty fun, though. I don't really like them yard tard type matches, but it was a real staple gun with real long staples.
Yeah, that's when
That dollar lasted on his head the whole match.
And that's when I put Spike through a table. Oh yeah, I remember that.
No, that's when Spike put you through 2 tables. I remember that. But yeah, we've reached out to Jeremy Cottle. Now we're just waiting to hear back from him.
Come on, Jeremy, we enjoyed it.
Right? A lot of wrestlers been asking about it too, so let's see what we can do. All right. Good question. Thank you, Randy Lynn.
Hey, role model. I saw the champ on TV last week making you look like a little girl next to him. Time to eat your vitamins, kid. From Bend Over at State Pen.
First of all, you talk trash to me weekly, knowing damn well you're using an alias name.
I don't think that's his real name.
Obviously, that's what alias means, fake name. And you're obviously hiding behind
a computer
screen or a phone. So I looked like a little girl. First of all, the camera was angled slightly. And so if you look that side, now John's jacked, don't get me wrong. But in the order, like, I'm the same height as John. I look shorter than him in that. I'm taller than Bo, and he looked taller than me because of the angle.
Right. And
so when you're angling at a diagonal angle, it does that. And so it made me look smaller than I really am. Now, am I as big as John? No. Now, John's arms are huge. I mean, animal huge. Like they're really big. They're big arms. And you can tell he's in phenomenal, muscle shape.
Right.
But, as far as me looking like a girl and need to eat my vitamins, I definitely need to eat my vitamins, but I know I don't look like no girl. And, if you want to come out to a event and jump up to me and say, hey, I still think you look like a girl, and then you cross the little line, I'll show you that I hit a lot harder than a girl.
Anything goes after that.
Right? So, no, I mean, it's just, I'm not frustrated with the question. I get it. He wants to talk a little trash. But, yeah, I watched the video, and I'm like, geez, that angle made me, and it was just a slight angle, but it was just enough, because we had, 3 cameras, and only the one worked.
Right.
And so it was the one, and so I'm like, dang, of all cameras, it's the one that makes me look the small.
I don't think we should take his questions anymore.
No, you know what? The fans tend to like them. So I'll keep them on there. I mean, it's just kind of stupid. But if that's what he wants to believe, that's what he wants to believe. I appreciate you, though, for sticking up for me on that.
Hey, no problem. Hey, you plugged me on PWO last night, so.
Oh, did I give you a plug on that show? What did I say?
That Ruthless Alexander Crowley is the real champion.
Okay. Well, there you go. You are. I mean, you're a phenomenal champion.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, when I was talking to John about his size,
yes.
And John's like, well, you couldn't beat Crowley. And I'm like, what? Crowley's lighter, like you're fast and stuff. So it's
I
like,
am fast.
And you, kudos to you. One of the best things that I do is I wear people out. No matter how much pain I'm in, I just keep going until they finally poop out. That's my specialty. I can go for an hour and not get tired. I'll breathe heavy, but I will not, my body will physically continue to put on, or to continue. And I didn't wear you out. And then you took my arm out of socket. I felt like it, when you got down there and you did that, I heard that thing go, I heard it.
Like a pop.
Bleh. I was like, okay, I'm quit. This belt ain't worth my arm missing, because then I wouldn't have been able to hold it anyway.
Right.
I would have had to forfeit it the day I got it. Not worth it. So, anyway, hey, thank you for being on the show with me today. Good episode. We are going to go ahead and get out of here. Remember, May 25th, Rubber City Wrestling presents Civil War, and we're going to have a phenomenal show, all right? Tickets are on sale now. Get a hold of one of us for tickets, or, of course, you know where to go online. So, for Ruthless Alexander Crowley, your RCW World Light Heavyweight Champion, and, of course, myself, your role model, Rick Lieb. See you next week with another episode of RCW Spotlight.